Hi my dearest traders, and a warm welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'll be trading with technical analysis, but of course I'm going to be using the help of the alligator indicator. I'm very sure that today's video will be interesting for you because I'll be combining the use of technical analysis with the alligator indicator to find good entry points on the market. I'm going to start with an initial deposit of $100, and hopefully by the end of the video I'm able to hit my goal for today, which will be around probably $10,000. Stay tuned until the end of the video to see how I work out all my situations, and hopefully this trading strategy will be good for you and you'll be able to use it in your trades. So let me find my first entry point. So as you can see, the indicator is represented by 3 slides: the green, the yellow and the red. When we see such an intersection of the sliding, that is the green line goes up, you can open a trade for an increase since the price shows a good growth. And when we have the intersection of the sliding, on the contrary, that is that the green line goes down, we can see that the price shows a strong decrease. That is, in such a situation, we can open a deal for a decrease. At the same time, you can see in the situation with trade, that is when the price moves not particularly pronounced, you can see multiple intersections of the sliding indicators. That is, in such a situation, the indicator is not particularly informative, so I'll try and avoid such situations and look for more obvious price movements. So these are the main points of trading. Let me look for my first entry point. So as you can see here, the price is moving along the rising trend, and after a fairly strong roll down, the price begins to move up. In this situation, I'm going to open a deal for an increase since you can see we have an intersection of the sliding and green line goes up. Also, as you can see, the price minimums on the chart are getting higher. All this makes me understand that the price has a good potential for a growth. Therefore, I think in the near future, the price will continue to move up according to the rising trend. And I think that 1 minute in this situation will be perfect for this trade. Let me wait for the end of this trade. So if you're looking to learn about binary trading and to use my free signals to trade, you have an opportunity to do that. To do that, you have to join my private chat in Telegram channel. You have to write to me in my personal chat. I left a link to my personal chat under the description box. Write to me with the code word money team, and I will add you to this private chat, and the first 10 people to write to me today will be joining my private chat because the places are limited. So please join, I'll be waiting for you. Well, this is not bad at all. As you can see, the price shows a slight rise, and thus my deal closes above the entry point. I managed to make very good profit on my first deal. Let me continue and find more working situations. So as you can see here, we have the support level below, and at the same time the price is jumping up. In this situation, I'm going to open a deal for an increase since you can also see that we have an intersection of the sliding indicators. That means that the price has a good growth potential. Also, as you can see, the price once again managed to hold near this level, and it makes a jump up as it did several times earlier. I think that in the near future the price will continue to move up, and I'm hoping 1 minute in this situation will be quite enough. Let me wait for these results. This is awesome, friends. As you can see, the price makes an impulse up, and here I got a confident plus. As you can see, the indicator did not let me down here and gave me a good entry point. Also, 1 minute was perfect for this trade. So let me continue and find the next situation. So here you can see we have an uptrend. At the same time, at the moment, the price is moving down. In this situation, I'm going to open a transaction for a decrease since you can see the intersection of the sliding indicators. At the same time, you can see we had a long trade here and price tried to break through the resistance level, but in the end it could not do this and began to move down. I think in the near future the price will continue to move down, and at such a decrease here I'll try and earn very good profit. So let me see how this deal will close. So before I continue trading, I've noticed that most of you aren't yet subscribed to my channel. I would really appreciate it if you could subscribe to my channel because it shows that you like my videos and you really support my channel. This is really good, friends. As you can see, the price moves according to my scenario and shows a decrease. That's here I got a very good profit. 1 minute was quite enough for this trade. So let me continue and find the next entry point. So here you can see the price shows a decrease, and at the moment it makes a downward impulse. In this situation, I'm going to open a deal for 2 minutes for a decrease, since here we have the crossing of the sliding ones. At the same time, you can see the new price maximum is lower than the previous one, and also the price moves down quite impulsively and mainly with red candlesticks. That is, all this indicates the price has a good potential for a decrease. I think that in the near future, the price will continue to move down. Also here, I used 2 minutes with the margin. Take into account the price may continue to move up, but let me wait for the end of this trade. So if you don't have a registered account with a broker, there is a direct link in the pinned comment down below in this video. So the strategy I'm explaining works with any broker. Mainly, I trade on the Quotex and Pocket option platform, and I recommend this to you because these platforms have a license to trade, and with them it's safe to keep a large amount of money without fear of it being stolen, being deducted, or suddenly not withdrawn, with claims that you traded unfairly, which does not happen. This is not bad at all. You can see our deal closes below the entry point, and even despite the fact that the price made a pretty strong drop up, here you can see I already have my first 1,000 as my deposit. That means my initial deposit has increased by more than 10 times. So let me continue and find more working situations. Here you can see that we have a price moving along a downward trend, and after a fairly strong drop up, the price turns around and begins to decline. At the same time, on the indicator, the green sliding goes down. In this situation, I'm going to open a deal for a decrease, since the indicator indicates that the price has a potential for a decrease. At the same time, as you can see, the price highs have recently become lower, so with a greater probability in the near future, the price will continue to move down according to the current trend. Also in this situation, I'm using 2 minutes with the margin, so I'm going to wait for the results. This is excellent, friends. As you can see, the price continues to move down with red candlesticks and shows a very good decrease. Also, 2 minutes was quite enough for this trade, and I got a very good profit in this trade. So let me continue and find the next situation. So here you can see we have a price moving along an uptrend, and after a fairly strong rollback of the price down on the chart, green candlesticks are formed again. In this situation, I'll open a trade for an increase, since the sliding intersections occur on the indicator. At the same time, you can see that there is still enough room for resistance to the level. As you can see, the main price minimums on the chart are increasing. Therefore, I think with a greater probability in the near future, the price will again try to break through the marked level. At this growth, here I'll try and earn very good profit. And also in this situation, I'm using 2 minutes with the margin, taking into account the rollback of the price down. So let me see how this deal will close. Well, as you can see here, we have the price in the trading zone, but at the same time, our transaction closes above the entry point, and here I managed to earn. You can see I almost have $4,000 on my deposit. I'm confidently approaching the trading goal. Let me continue. So here you can see that at the bottom, we have the support level, and the price made a good jump up. At the same time, even now, after a slight decline, the price continues to move up. In this situation, I'll try and open a deal for an increase, since you can also see that the green sliding indicator goes up. At the same time, you can see that at the top, the price moves quite impulsively and preferably with green candlesticks, and the price minimums have become higher. And also now on the chart, an impulsive green candlestick is already forming. Therefore, I think that with a greater probability, the price will continue to move up in the near future along the marked ascending movement. So let me look at the chart and see what will happen in the next few minutes. This is great, friends. As you can see, the price shows a good growth, and here I got a confident plus. The indicator was right again in this situation, and also the time of the transaction was chosen correctly. So I'm going to continue and find another trade. Here you can see that the price moves along the rising trend, and after a strong roll down, the price again begins to move up. At the same time, earlier you can see that from this area, the price has shown a very good jump. Also now in this area, you can see there is a reaction, and the price makes a turn. At the same time, we have the crossing of the sliding ones. That is, all this tells me that the price has a good potential for a growth, and there's still a long way to go to the maximum point of the chart. Also, as you can see now, the price is moving up, mainly with green candlesticks. That is, all this tells me that there's a greater probability in the near future the price will continue to move up in the rising trend. And also here, I'm using 2 minutes with the margin, taking into account the possible fall of the price. But let me wait and see the results. So as you continue watching my video, don't forget to like this video, share this video, and subscribe down below to my channel. This is excellent, friends. As you can see, the price shows a good growth, and here I managed to earn very good profit. At the same time, you can see the indicator was right again and showed me a very good growth. You can see that 2 minutes in this situation was quite enough for this deal. Meanwhile, you can see I already have $11,000 more on my deposit, so I'm going to fix this profit and leave the market. So it is quite good. You can see the trades today and all the situations on the market were quite good today and quite profitable. I was able to interpret them with the help of this alligator indicator, but of course I carried out technical analysis first before using the indicator signals. It's quite easy. You can be able to do it as well, but you need to practice a lot, and within no time you'll be able to make very good profit on your own. If you have any questions concerning today's trades, if you're looking to learn more about binary trading, I'm ready and willing to reply to your questions and to teach you more about binary trading. You can ask me and join my private chat in Telegram channel. To join my private chat, go under this video. It has a link to my personal chat. Remember with the code word money team, and I'll add you to this private chat. And also don't forget to support my channel by liking this video, sharing this video to your friends and family, and subscribing down below to my channel, and also hitting that notification bell. So until next time, and good luck in your trades. Bye bye.